Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here, weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this Tuesday, the 17th of October. And we still have this upper trough in the eastern part of the United States. And you can see the cloud cover that has now developed. We have that self destructive sunshine again. So that's when it starts out with sun, and then we go to clouds, and a few speckles on the radar produce some showers. Got to get this upper trough out of the way, and that is going to happen tomorrow. So we should start to see some improvement. If you look upstream, back in the Dakotas and into Montana, we have a shortwave trough that's moving through eastward with a trailing cold front and other systems coming into the Pacific Northwest. So this should kick along the system in the east, the trough, and get it out of the way so that tomorrow and particularly Thursday are going to be two very nice days. We'll have sunshine to warm temperatures up into the low and middle 60s on Wednesday, and probably, I would say, in a range of 65 to near 70, or even a few places over 70 on Thursday with a nice west-southwest wind. But of course, this is going to set us up for the next issue on the weekend. Radar as of 2:30 Eastern Time. You can see that unlike yesterday when it was much more active across New York State and New England with pop-up showers. So we have far fewer of them today. A few have popped up in eastern Pennsylvania. So I'm going to leave in the possibility that somebody gets a very brief pop-up shower. Maybe it lasts a couple of minutes, and that will be about it. So we'll just work through the rest of this afternoon as temperatures struggle a little bit. And then going forward, as far as the next weather system for the weekend, looks like about a half to three-quarters of an inch is a pretty good bet, but particularly from the eastern half of New Jersey, north and east, higher amounts up in Maine, lesser amounts as you go south. You can also see, due to the upper trough that is there today, and also with the system coming in from the west, half to three-quarter inch rain amounts up and down the Appalachians. And incidentally, in the mountains of eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina, some places picking up several inches of snow in the last couple of days. So that's how cold it's been is in the upper layers of the atmosphere, even though the bottom layers of the atmosphere are on the warm side. So no issues, as we said. Once we get this out of the way today, a nice day tomorrow with some sunshine. There'll probably be still a few patchy clouds as some of that trough lingers, especially early on. Then on Thursday, with the high well offshore, we'll start to get into a southwest flow, so we'll have sunshine and warmer temperatures. You can see the next cold front and low pressure moving across the Great Lakes. Now remember, we have higher than normal pressures in the North Atlantic, and this is creating a blocky type of pattern. So the low in the Great Lakes, rather than strengthen and move eastward, and it's got its trailing cold front, there's going to be a secondary that develops on Friday. You see it there near the North Carolina coast. We'll get some showery rains coming in during the day Friday on a south wind, and then more showery rains probably Friday night and on Saturday as that secondary low develops. You see it there in Delaware Bay, and then it starts to strengthen as it moves northeastward. So we're going to lose Saturday as far as the weekend is concerned. I think we'll have a better day on Sunday, but there's a lot of isobars there, so Sunday's going to be a rather windy day. We'll have probably some self-destructive sunshine. Fingers crossed that we can get away with not seeing a shower, although if you're in upstate New York and if you're parts of central and southern New England, maybe there could be a leftover shower or two. But this is going to bring down some colder air for Sunday night and Monday. And we probably will see the first frosts occur in some areas in the interior Northeast and northern Mid-Atlantic with this next high coming down. Next week looks like it will be a good week for the first few days. We'll probably start to see temperatures warm up toward the second half of the week, particularly next Thursday and Friday, when we could go above normal. But then there's another cold front that is looking to pass sometime next Friday, as this warm up that we might see next week. I think it doesn't last more than a couple of days, and then we go back to the same type of pattern that we've been in, that has been pretty much stubborn. Been in this pattern with pressures in the North Atlantic being higher than normal pretty much for the last month and a half, and I see that continuing as we go through the rest of the month and into the month of November. We're going to talk all about this short and long range tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show, and that's at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time. So we hope to see you then.